Welcome to CivilNet. My guest today is an old friend, an actor from the United States, Ken Davitian, and we're going to talk about all sorts of things. Hi, Ken.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good, and I'm very happy you're here.
Thank you. Long time.
Long time. But you know, Armenia is the meeting place. Old family members, people who don't know each other, old friends, so perfectly natural that we meet here.
It's been great so far. Yesterday I went to a restaurant that was old, traditional Armenian, and 2 days before that I went to a place that served steak with chocolate. So there's everything here.
We've arrived.
Yeah, we're close.
Okay, we're arriving.
We're close.
Why are you here?
Other than to see you, first of all, every time I pass the Atlantic, it's like I'm already past the Atlantic, so I might as well come to Armenia.
That's right.
So this is my 5th visit, but this is the first time I've come to do work. I came to Brussels to do a video in honor of Flora Martirosyan, because she was a great friend of mine.
The singer.
The singer, the opera singer and singer. She passed away, and the organization that she was part of, FMS organization, did a music video concerning racism and putting,
Bravo.
battling racism. And so when they asked me to do it, I said, sure. But what's it cost to go from Brussels to Yerevan? And they said, don't worry about it. If that's where you want to go, it's on us. I said, okay. And then, because we were also coming to find out about the feasibility of making an actual American film with American standards in Armenia, because you've got the scenery.
We've got the scenery.
Yeah, we've got the scenery.
We've got the scenery, we've got the technical staff, we've got the creative staff.
Do we have the technical stuff?
I think we probably do. I don't know that we have them up to the latest, gizmos that filmmakers use, but my experience has been, man, we've got the creative and the technical staff.
Okay.
They will give you water if you hand them a rock. It's setting up the infrastructure that is needed for you guys and your partners and friends.
That's what we need. We need to find out, and that's why we're really here. We have a green-lighted film called, at this moment, it's called Cloud Band.
Cloud Band.
Cloud Band, and that's the name of a carpet that puts the two families together. And if you're going to get married, you order this carpet and they sew it. And I didn't know any of this until I saw a film called Orphans of the Genocide, because I was involved in that film and I saw how the orphans were sewing carpets, and Cloud Band was one of the carpets. And after I saw the film, someone involved gave me a script. And I have to tell you, everybody in the United States and all over the world
gives you scripts.
Yeah, I've got a lot of scripts, but thank you. I'm ready for it. Everybody, I have an idea. Don't bother me with an idea. That's like already just in your head. Write it down professionally, and then they write it down professionally. Says, I have a script. And so this guy, he actually gave me a carpet as a gift. It was a carpet that was sewn in 1928 by Armenian orphans. And even though he did this, when he says, I have a script, I said, whoa, do you have money? And he said, yes, I have money.
To put it together.
Yeah. So we've green-lighted the script, and my company is called, yes, it's a good script. It needs a little rewrite, because it gets very heavy at the end, and it's a romantic comedy. It's supposed to make people laugh. So we're rewriting it a little bit, but it's, And
your company's going to produce it?
Yes, Hollywood Film Partners.
And the purpose of Hollywood Film Partners is what? To produce this film?
No. We've produced other films, and we got together to start producing whatever films we can. If you look up the website, HollywoodFilmPartners.com, you'll see the, and that's a, what do they call that?
A commercial?
Yeah, commercial.
That's what that is.
Look up the website, HollywoodFilmPartners.com, and you can see the type of films we're doing. The next film we're going to do is with Justin Timberlake and Jamie Foxx and we think Beyonce.
Actresses, cameramen, do you need any? We have a whole bunch of volunteers.
Yeah. But we do A-list films with A-list producers, and we have all of the infrastructure. We do everything in the U.S.
And now you're looking to do one here.
Yes, we want to do one here. Why not? Now, the problem is you have all of the scenery, and we have, okay? That what we don't have is the infrastructure, and we don't have, because if I have to bring an American investor here, I need something to convince him to come here with. And every time I talk to an American investor, they say, well, why don't you go to Romania, or why don't you go to
Bulgaria, I hear.
Anywhere that they have a tax incentive. So we've come to see if we can find out about tax incentive. Even Karabakh, I think with no studio or nothing, they have a tax incentives. So
let's follow their example.
I think that it's great. So if we could do that, we can bring not one, but we can bring many American films here. And if we bring films here, that brings people here, and people bring money. So that's one of the things I want to do. But I'm excited because when I came here, I came 4 times before this. When I came, I don't remember, it was in the 90s sometime, and I stayed at the Armenia Hotel. Hala Marriott Chakar. I'm at the Armenia Hotel, and I'm in the shower. Mazeres kalavam, bolor bana sabone che, jura kadraf. So, chabluach, I go to the Russian telephone, and I pick up the phone. I says, hey, jura kadraf. Marta says, ha, gidem. Galisa. I says, yep. Vaga. I said, what do you mean, vaga? So, Luis Chikar, Jur Chikar, Himil, it's very nice. You know, we have gotten farther. It's great to see that we have progressed, but we need a lot more
progressing.
Yes, we do. One of the things that it's a balance that I'm not seeing is hope. How do you say hope? Huis. Because a lot of people are here, like yourself. I met a girl from Canada who is so excited. She's living in Armenia, and she's gonna take me on a tour, and she's so excited, and she's doing stuff. And there's so many young people with excitement. They've come from other places, and they're going to help the country get further. But when you talk to somebody who was born here, well, I want to go to America, or I want to go to France, or they want to get out of here. And I'm going, why? And and you want to leave. So it's just that they sometimes like, it's the same thing even at the restaurants. It's like, yeah, okay. And
not here.
No, over here, and they want to do something. So, and that's good.
Because what you do here matters, and they know it. And part of the problem with a lot of people that you come into contact with is they don't see the impact of their work, their hopes, their desires for change. And that's why your presence here and others like you who want to do value added, who want to bring in a new something is only good.
I hope so, because every time it depends. You talk to somebody and there's always an excuse. Sovieti jamanag, and pedutyunna, and mafianna. It says, hey, what about dukek? You don't want to take a shower, so you're not getting up in the morning. Get up, velek, banamarek. So there's a lot of that, and I keep saying it because I see hope that is gone, and I'm talking about a lot of young people, and they've been educated here. And you know, in America, still, they speak one language, maybe two languages, and they speak the second language very badly, poorly. Over here, they speak 2, 3 languages. They're even better educated than the kids over there, but yet they think that it's better. The grass is greener on the other side. We have to be able to have them stay, and if we don't have anything for them to do, if there is no future for them, then the whole circle changes, because there is no government without taxes, and there is no taxes without people working, and it just goes in a big circle. And I'm all for, listen, take your taxes, just take enough so I can live, so that everybody has something.
It's that circle, and the diaspora's got to become a part of that circle.
No, diaspora's getting tired. Diaspora's like...
Except that the diaspora's got to realize that when what you just said breaks, you know, that circle of no government, no taxes, no people, at the end of the day, when you say I'm Armenian, who exactly are you? Your Armenianness, whether you like it or not, is tied to this place. The place defines you.
I understand that. But this place has to understand that the diaspora loves them, but they're not responsible for their failure or their success. They have to be responsible for themselves. The diaspora, and if you look at the numbers, they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller, because the diaspora is saying, we're doing whatever we can. What are you doing?
Except the diaspora has to say that to the right people.
Well,
the diaspora's got to say that to the right people, because you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
But the diaspora is getting frustrated.
Sure, as are the people of Armenia.
Well, whoever the right people are, eventually, because I think people are like bees, and they go out and they make honey.
Sounds good.
And if you don't supply the flowers for them to work, then there's not going to be any honey. All is going to be left is just weeds. So you have to be able to supply that. Now, I think the diaspora has assisted a lot, don't you? No. You don't think so? What is it that the diaspora can do? Because all really they can do is do finance.
But even the financing has to be done in a sustained and deep way. It can't be done simply to provide emotional fulfillment for the giver. Of course it does, helping anything.
No, I'm very much
But beyond that, it has to be sustained and sensible and long-term and infrastructure. It can be a little bit of money, but it needs to be done for a project that has long-term return.
Work.
Yes.
That has work.
Yes.
I'm all for that. Yes. I am for do not give them fish, teach them how to fish. I have seen a lot of foundations and museums and stuff, but it's only 10 people at work, 30 people at work.
That's
we need an industry, because you know what? This place is turning into like America, and it's just buy and sell. Nobody's doing anything, and that's bad. Nobody's making anything.
Right.
Everything you look at comes from China, comes from somewhere else, and it's happening here. And Kasein Soviet chamanag ban chikar jeb deram kar. Himi ammenteg ban kar jeb deram chika. We need an industry. We need Toyota to come here and say, okay, build cars. We need McDonnell Douglas. So I don't know those people. I know movies. I know studios. I've come with a project that will bring 10,000 people full-time jobs. Do people want to do it? I have brought the opportunity. If they don't want the opportunity,
we can only wish you luck, because at the end of the day, the 21st century isn't just about making buttons and socks. It's about films. It's about high tech.
Yes.
And that kind of input would make both the creative classes as well as the technical classes happy and employed. So
it will. It's amazing to me, because sometimes I don't understand this. I just call it the machine. You call it a computer. Okay? And every 5 minutes I call my son, but The youth understands these machines. I mean, these kids are already playing with them. What the entertainment business brings is the technology, and what I'm bringing is the opportunity. And fortunately, it's not just bringing it without the infrastructure. We have the infrastructure that is going to be at 9 different studios around the world. And we're talking about a theme park that will bring thousands of tourists. They build hotels, but if nobody's coming to the hotels, after they finish building the hotel, and that's good, they build a hotel, the guy makes money while they're building the hotel, but it's not, it makes money, but we need industry. We need something that continues.
That is year round, because our hotels are fine 3-4 months of the year. The rest of the year, yes.
We need something.
We can only wish you luck.
Listen, Asfaz gide. You know?
No, Asfaz and a few other people.
Yeah,
so
well,
we hope you get to the right one.
A few other people check Zanotase, but Asfazin gide.
Yes, I have full hope that you will.
Well,
thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've been speaking to Ken Davitian about life, Armenia, diaspora, and the potential of the movie industry in Armenia. Thank you for following us on CivilNet.